Stomping instrumentals to stomping in my instrumentals. Stomping instrumentals to stomping in my instrumentals. Stomping instrumentals to stomping in my instrumentals. Stomping instrumentals to stomping in my instrumentals.
Team Libra, what's up? What does it do? My name is Coco and I am a Libra right along with you. My sun is in Libra, moon in Taurus, Venus in Virgo. My rising is in Leo. Yes, Empress energy. Yeah, we all seem to have that, don't we? But today, I know it's like a little grace period. I feel like it's a waiting period, a waiting game for us right now. I don't know. The energies is like everywhere right now. But we're just going to go ahead and get an overall energy for the spread. And we're working with the sun sign of Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, okay? And we got one jumper. I'll take that. The sun. Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay, good way to start. So this could speak to illumination, seeing something, seeing a light on something. This could be happiness, peace, joy, contentment, a fresh new beginning. But on the bottom of the deck, we have hostilities. I can relate. I feel like already I'm resonating with this reading. Some of us been coming out of our face. I can't necessarily say all the way in our feels, but at the point of just really having to say what we got to say. I know for myself personally, I haven't had the best face. I've done some, I can't say purging, but I've been very clear and very direct. I feel like this has something to do with communication, especially the being that he's at this with this sword. So I feel like for the collective that a lot of us are at the point where we want our happiness, we want our joy and our peace and our contentment. I feel like this is something that we did battle for, because yeah, Libra, we be getting it. So I feel like this is like this hostility card coming out is us standing up for ourselves, and just like with the sun cards, like, look, you act like you don't get it, so let me just bring this to your attention, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it in any form or fashion. I'm going to give it to you 100, because that's what a Libra is. Libra is going to speak truth 100. We know our truth, we're going to stand by our truth, and we're going to speak it. Bring it our way and it ain't the truth, we're going to call you on it. And I feel like with this hostility in the sun, like this probably been some things that wasn't being said before. I know we have a tendency to care about other people's feelings and not want to hurt them. We have a hard time saying no a lot of times. But I feel like this is Libra energy being just pushed way too far. And we got the number 26 on this hostilities card. So, 2 and 6, that's an 8. That's changes. That's communication. Like, I feel like somebody really, really came out of their face. So we're just going to go ahead and see what we got going on here, Libra. All right, Spirit, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And these readings are general, not personal. So if it's not your situation, don't try to make it fit. You might end up manifesting some shit that you really, really don't want. Just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Everything is not going to sink in for everybody, because we have individuality, and we all have different journeys. But if you're watching this video, then there are some messages here for you. Okay, now we're cutting. First, on the bottom of the deck, you see what I'm saying? We got the 8 of water. Still the 8 of cups. Basically, walking away from anything that no longer serves our highest good. especially with the hostilities, with the sword. He's cutting away the past. You might be cutting away something or somebody that you were connected to on an emotional level, because this is water energy, cups energy. But this is turning your back and walking away from something that just no longer serves your highest good, or is no longer part of your path and your journey, or something you just don't want to be emotionally connected to anymore. It may hurt too much. Let's see how we're spreading this. Okay, so we got the Ten of Fire, Ace of Cups, or water, Seven of Water, Page of Earth, and the Five of Air. Interesting. Okay. With this overall energy of the Eight of Water being on the bottom of the deck, and then I'm connecting the two energies between the first and the last card out, which is basically the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords. This is definitely cutting something or somebody off. Just like, this is breaking it off. This is releasing, breaking it off, releasing it. There's conflict, there's problems, and this is walking away. This is releasing somebody. You have the Ace of Water here, so this could be some of you are meeting somebody new. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or this could be a water sign that you're walking away from, because we have the Eight of Water on the bottom of the deck as your overall energy. But I feel like there's been a breakup or a cut off. Somebody might have wanted to keep their options open with the Seven of Water and didn't want to commit. I feel like this was hard to come by, this commitment. Like, it's still in baby steps before it even starts being a commitment. Like, I feel like this is something that haven't been started, because if it's all bliss, why are you walking away if it's a new opportunity in love? Like I said, we got hostility, Five of Swords energy, Ten of Wands. This is release, let go, cut you off, turn my back, walk away. And this could be that you are keeping your options open and looking to start a new commitment with somebody, or you may be choosing somebody. You may have known that you already had options and finally choosing somebody to go ahead and start a commitment with. But I more so feel like this is somebody being cut off and released because somebody seems confused and don't know what they want. And it's like this new beginning and this commitment is surrounding this confusion energy. I feel a player energy. You'll be dealing with a water sign or a fire sign. That's what I'm seeing. Or a cusper, somebody who's a Cancer, Leo cusp. But let's just put some clarifiers and see where this goes, okay? I'm going to clarify this Eight of Water on the bottom of the deck first. It's your overall energy. It's like with the hostilities and the sun, it's like cutting away something that don't feel good anymore. Something that's not a good emotional connection for you. Something that just don't make you feel good. Something that keeps you in a state of confusion or just wishing and hoping and dreaming. You might have been waiting on somebody. Yeah. Either way it goes, the Seven of Cups is like a chaotic kind of emotional energy. Emotions being all over the place about a new beginning. Wow, the Hierophant is clarifying the Eight of Water. Now that's where shit just got interesting. I feel like you could be walking away from somebody that you have a really, either you have a strong spiritual connection with this person, or you're being spiritually guided to walk away from this person. Set sail. Give me a minute with this. Let me just look at this. Hold on, Libra. Let me light incense for this one. I feel like I feel like you've been healing yourself, and it's like it's been coming along slowly. Like slowly coming into this place of self-love, because I feel like you are walking from a divine partner here. I really do. I feel like this is a divine connection. Like this is something that's divinely orchestrated for you to walk away from this person. This is releasing the past hurt, past regrets, anything that's burdening you from your past, or past experience with this person is. See, on the Five of Air, she's like rising above the conflict. Not exactly the same as the Five of Swords energy, where there is this battle and conflict and one-upping each other and envy and combat and nobody wins and everybody's hurt, but one is, feeling like they defeated somebody on some level. I don't feel that energy. I feel like this is like release. Like these are releasing energies here. The Ten of Fire and this Five of Air, especially with the Eight of Water on the bottom of the deck, definitely releasing the past, walking away from this emotional confusion and turmoil, and starting to work and build on something creative. You might be starting a new project or business, because the Earth energy is about those pinnacles, building something solid, beginning of a solid foundation. You might be just rebuilding yourself after being in a situation that may have been a long-term commitment. This could be a commitment or a marriage that you're walking away from. I'm sorry I keep but there's so many messages jumping out just in this little bit of a spread. But I feel overall that something's been cut out so that somebody can find their happy place, find their peace and their abundance. But it's like the start of it. Let me just go here. Like, I feel like somebody is deciding to choose a different path and go their own way, to walk their own path. Like being put in a crossroads and basically put in a position where you had no choice but to, and that could be definitely something that's divinely orchestrated. Let me just clarify the Ace of Water. This could be new love coming in, or this could be a new beginning with somebody that you walked away from. I'm getting more so of the energy of self-love coming in here. Ace of Water. Clarify the Ace of Water, please, Spirit. Thank you. Whoa. Walking away. So that Ace of Water energy is really a reverse Ace of Cups energy. Just really feeling emotionally unstable, especially with the Seven of Water energy. Feeling a lot of emotional confusion. Just really emotions all over the place, kind of scattered. Like you may be feeling numb. You might feel like you don't care. You might care just a little bit. It's like it's kind of all over the place. But more so on, I see inner work being done. Like you're trying to focus on other options. Keep your options open and focus on other ways to find your happiness and your abundance. Clarify the Seven of Water, please. Thank you. Yeah. Nine of Cups. This is visualizing and using the law of attraction, trying to visualize what it is that you want to see happen. I feel like you're being optimistic and looking forward to brighter days and happiness and wish, sitting there and trying to figure out, I got so many options, so many different avenues I can go about to bring myself emotional fulfillment. But it's like needing one to start with. Clarify the Page of Earth, please. It's like needing somewhere to start, something new to focus on and get your attention that you can commit yourself to, that'll help you kind of like rise above that conflicted energy. Still probably some things of the past that you haven't completely let go of, but releasing. You got a lot of releasing energy here, releasing and letting go. This is a beautiful thing, because if this is somebody that you wanted to be with, if this is regarding a love interest, then by releasing and letting them go, you're actually attracting them and pulling them in. But I get this whole energy of I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm just finna check out. That's what I'm getting here. Page of Earth. What about a page of Earth? Yeah. There it is. King of Swords and Death. Making decisions about your life. A new start, a new beginning. Beginning to build up on your own abundance and making a decision to just cut off and end something completely. And somebody could be getting left out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles energy here on the bottom of the deck. Why is the Five of Air here? Could be dealing with a Pisces. I see Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio. Why is the Five of Air here? Could be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer Leo cusp. Look at that. I tell you no lies. Who is that? The Queen of Wands. Do she play? I think not. Cutting it off, taking control of my life. You might have felt like you didn't have control of your life. You might have been persuaded by every moment. I feel like this is like something that just started new, or it was a fresh new start with somebody, and you end up walking away from that fresh new start. And it's like you were guided to, and you're listening to your intuition, and you're following that guidance, and you're cutting it out. And with the hostilities card here, and the Queen of Wands showing up with this Five of Swords, no doubt, you may have said something. This is the King of Swords. You may have said something that was out cold, but it was honest, and it was truthful from the bottom of your ass, like you seriously meant it. You stood in your truth, and somebody got cut off cold, like cold. You got the King of Swords and Death here. Like, I'm making a decision. I'm finna start a whole new beginning. I'm about to build on myself. And for me, I feel like this is self-investment, especially. Like, yeah, this is a focus on self-love, and this is ending this. You could have been dealing with somebody who claimed that they were starting to commit to you and was lying to you, and you're ending things with this liar. You could be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, like yourself. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini, the King of Swords. But it's like, I feel like more so this was you with the hostilities coming out of your face, because you have the King of Swords and Death. Like, he's about that energy that, look, I'm just going to say something that's going to change this whole thing all the way around. I'm killing this. And he has the power of word to do that, to end and shut any and everything down. But this flower says that there's a new beginning. So something is ending so something new can begin. And you could be walking away and walking towards new love and having options to choose from to build upon. But if that be the case, then you still have some of this fire energy inside of you where you might not be the nicest person to approach right now either, Libra. I'm just saying. Let me check and see what the romance angels are saying about this. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Romance angels. Messages. One jump. Take one more. Okay? I can't even make this up, baby. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. What did I say? You got this Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Five of Air. Freeing yourself. Rising above this conflict. Rising above this headache. I don't have time for this. I got a whole life to live, a whole abundance to build. I done made decisions about my life, and I'm ending certain things to not deal with them anymore. Like, this is zero tolerance all the way, Libra. You're in the power. Finances and careers. Like I said, you might be starting a creative new project, making a decision to end the old ways of doing things, the old way of life, and then coming into a new one and building a whole new abundance for yourself. And look at that. New love. You see it? A person has stirred romantic feelings. A new person has stirred romantic feelings. And with this Ace of Cups, you could be walking towards somebody new. It's good for you, Libra. You stood up for yourself, you defended yourself, and you are loving yourself and moving forward. I wish you all the best. Until next time, namaste.
Yeah, drop it. After this one, so I'm talking about. Yo, now some say the boy does big, or they disagree, but I don't.